eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. Sounds brutal, right? A simple, almost barbaric form of justice. But what if I told you this iconic phrase, etched into history by King Hammurabi of Babylon, only scratches the surface of a legal system that was, in many ways, astonishingly advanced for its time? Forget everything you think you know about Hammurabi's code, because today, we're going beyond the headlines to decode the true genius of ancient Babylonian justice. Our story begins nearly 4,000 years ago in the heart of Mesopotamia. Enter Hammurabi, the sixth king of the first Babylonian dynasty. He wasn't just a conqueror. He was a visionary leader who understood that a stable empire needed more than just military might. It needed order. It needed law. Around 1754 BC, Hammurabi commissioned what would become one of humanity's most enduring legacies, a comprehensive code of laws inscribed on a towering black basalt stele, standing over 7 feet tall. This wasn't just a list of rules. It was a blueprint for an organized society. Let's address the elephant in the room. An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. This principle, known as lex talionis, or retributive justice, is indeed present in the code. If a nobleman put out the eye of another nobleman, his own eye would be put out. Simple, brutal, and importantly, equal. But here's where it gets nuanced. Hammurabi's code wasn't blind to social standing. The severity of the punishment often depended on the status of both the victim and the perpetrator. If a nobleman struck a commoner and caused him to lose an eye, the nobleman would pay a fine of 1 mina of silver, not lose his own eye. If he struck a slave, the fine was even less. This highlights a critical aspect of Babylonian society, a rigid social hierarchy. Justice, while codified, was not uniformly applied across all classes. But to focus solely on an eye for an eye is to miss the true scope of Hammurabi's vision. His code wasn't just about punishment. It was about creating a functional, predictable society. Take, for instance, consumer protection. If a builder constructed a house that collapsed and killed the owner, the builder himself would be put to death. If it killed the owner's son, the builder's son would be put to death. Talk about quality control. This was about accountability and ensuring professional standards. The code meticulously covered aspects of daily life, agricultural laws, trade regulations, marriage and divorce, inheritance, even medical malpractice. If a physician performed a severe operation and caused a nobleman to die, his hands would be cut off. This was a sophisticated attempt to regulate professions and ensure competence. It established legal frameworks for contracts, debts, and property rights. This wasn't just about protecting the powerful. It was about providing a stable legal foundation for everyone, from the wealthy merchant to the humble farmer. And here's where it gets truly surprising. While not identical to modern concepts, the Code of Hammurabi contained elements that hint at principles we cherish today: the presumption of innocence and a form of due process. For example, if someone accused another of a crime and could not prove it, the accuser faced a severe penalty, often death. This discouraged frivolous or malicious accusations. It placed the burden of proof, to some extent, on the accuser. In some cases, for particularly serious accusations like sorcery, the accused would undergo an ordeal by water. If they sank, they were guilty. If they floated, they were innocent. While this seems superstitious to us, it was seen as a divine judgment, a way to resolve complex cases when human evidence was insufficient. It was, in its own way, a recognized legal procedure. The Code of Hammurabi was not just a document. It was a living, breathing set of laws that governed a vast empire for centuries. Its influence reverberated through history, laying foundational principles for later legal systems. Hammurabi saw himself as a shepherd of his people, divinely appointed to establish justice and protect the weak. In the epilogue to his code, he famously declares that he enacted these laws to bring about the rule of righteousness in the land, to destroy the wicked and the evildoers, so that the strong should not harm the weak. The code wasn't perfect by our modern standards. It reflected the social norms and prejudices of its time, but its systematic approach, its attempt to regulate every facet of society, and its emphasis on accountability were revolutionary. It moved beyond arbitrary rule, providing a framework for justice that, however harsh, was consistent and publicly accessible. So, the next time you hear an eye for an eye, remember King Hammurabi. Remember that beneath that brutal simplicity lies a complex tapestry of laws that sought to bring order to chaos, to protect the vulnerable within certain societal bounds, and to build a lasting civilization. Hammurabi's code wasn't just a relic of the past. It was a testament to humanity's enduring quest for justice, a quest that continues to this very day. What do you think was the most surprising aspect of Hammurabi's justice system? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more deep dives into history's most fascinating stories. Thanks for watching. See you next time.